So on Sunday, I will monitor the Aussie MI inflation gauge month over month.
Yep.
And the Chinese Cash-in Services PMI.
Okay.
On Monday, we have the Swiss GDP quarter over quarter all time frames.
Yep.
And then we will have, let's see, monitor the OPEC meetings.
Yep.
Note that it is a bank holiday in Canada and USA. So for me, it's a non-trading day because the activity will be most probably very, very low. And we have the Aussie current account all-time frame and monitor the 30-year bond auction for the yen.
Okay, Tuesday.
Then we have a big one in red, high impact with the Aussie cash rate and RBA rate statement.
Yep.
Then we have the pound construction PMI under H4. In prevision of the Fed in 2 or 3 weeks, 21st of September, if I remember correctly, I will monitor the US dollar ISM services PMI. Monitor. Then we have the Kiwi GDT price index all-time frames, as well as the...
Yeah, sorry, why are you monitoring this one?
Because the PMI services or manufacturing in USA gives a good indication how the economy, the global economy is, or for the corresponding sector is evolving. The PMI does not generally create big surprise in the market, but they can give more longer-term vision, and so this can indicate if the Fed will have a high probability or lower probability to be aggressive in its rate hike or hike rate.
Rate hike. Yep.
Rate hike, yeah. So Aussie GDP quarter over quarter all-time frames.
Aussie GDP. Okay.
Yeah. And then monitor the 2 Chinese trade balance.
Yep, done. Okay, scrolling.
On Wednesday. On Wednesday, we have the pound Halifax HPI month over month under H4.
Yep.
Then we have to monitor the GBP monetary policy report hearing. Monitor the 10-year bond auction for the pound. Then we have the CAD and the USD trade balance all-time frames. And then we have a big red with the CAD Bank of Canada rate statement and overnight rate. We can ignore all the speeches. I will monitor also the US dollar beige book.
Yep.
Monitor. Yeah. No, not under H4, Chris. Monitor.
Yep. Sorry. I've only got one mouse, you see.
Then we will have the yen current account all-time frames.
Yep.
I will monitor also the yen final GDP quarter over quarter. Monitor. Then we have the Aussie trade balance all-time frames. And that's it for Wednesday.
Okay.
On Thursday, we have a big one with the euro main refinancing rate and monetary policy statement, and later the ECB press conference. I will still continue to monitor the unemployment claims in USA. Natural gas storage and crude oil inventories to monitor. And I will monitor also the Chinese CPI year over year, because there are some concerns about the Chinese economy for the moment, which weigh on the Aussie and the Kiwi. And that's it for Thursday. We can also include the PPI when we monitor China. And on Friday, we will have the CAD employment change and unemployment rate all time frames. And that's it for the week.
Okay, cool. And I do have one more question.
Oh, the ECOFIN meeting, so on Saturday, so to monitor.
Thanks. And it was up here. Are you monitoring the revised GDP?
No.
Okay. Thought I'd missed that. Cool. Okay, I'll save that. So, hey, Bruce and Alex, the incantation. The reason that we do this is so that you know which news times to avoid and which ones to watch for. So anything other than monitor, we recommend that you don't place trades within 1 hour of it, and that you get out within half an hour. This is because if there's a surprise when the news comes out, it could cause a volatility spike, and that could impact your account, not just your profits on your trades, but your account money. So we don't want you doing that. There's some fiddles to it, though. And the high impact ones here, exceptional ones, sometimes worth waiting for. If there's when the news comes out, it could cause the market to move quite a bit. Now, on the currencies themselves, some of them have more importance than others. So the euro, US, and the yen, doesn't matter what news is coming out on those. Whatever pair you're in, watch out, because it's likely to get impacted by the news coming out on those. On the smaller currencies, the Swiss, the Aussie, the CAD, and the Kiwi, they're unlikely to impact pairs that do not have those particular currencies in them. So if you're trading something, for instance, the euro yen or the pound dollar or the pound Aussie, and there's news coming up on the CAD, you don't need to worry too much about it, because the CAD is unlikely to impact something that's got the Aussie, the pound, and the euro and the yen, or the yen pairs. But if there's something that's directly related to it, then again, don't place trades within 1 hour of it. Get out within half an hour of the news coming out. This is just to protect your account. And the pound depends on the situation that's going on at the time. Eusebio last remarked that he's tending to regard the pound as a big currency as opposed to a small currency. So watch out for that one. And even though we've said that the smaller currencies are unlikely to impact other pairs that they're not present in, they still can, because just be careful. I've seen news come out on the Kiwi that's impacted the pound dollar, caused it to jump. So watch out for that one. Top pairs for the week are these ones.
Chris, before you start with the top pair, so there was a question by Rodolfo: would you monitor the pound consumer inflation expectations on Friday? Yes, this is a good idea, because the inflation is a big concern, especially in Europe, which has a different nature than the inflation in USA, for example. The inflation are high in both sides of the ocean, the Atlantic Ocean, but they have different explanation. The difference between the two inflations is, in Europe, a very large part of the inflation is due to the price of energy, so oil, gas, electricity. And here in Europe, we are seeing more and more countries with people revolting against their government for not taking appropriate measures to control the inflation in UK, in Belgium, in Netherlands, in Germany, in Italy, in Spain, in Portugal, in Czechia, in Slovenia. And so sooner or later, so the government will have to decide to take appropriate actions. I think otherwise there will be real revolts in the European Union. And so this is a good idea to monitor the consumer inflation expectations in UK, so for the pound.
Okay.
And Nathan, I have not said that the CPI, the Chinese CPI, impact the Kiwi and Aussie. More generally speaking, what I have said is there are concerns on the Chinese economy, and these concerns, the Chinese economy always impact on the Kiwi and the Aussie, simply because Australia and New Zealand are important exporters for China. So around 25% or more of their exportations are through China. And so whenever the economy in China is weaker, this impacts negatively the economy of New Zealand and Australia. And this is why CPI, which is a measure of the inflation, is just a part of the way to analyze the economy. Okay?
Okay. And I'd like to see how the governments are going to moderate inflation, Eusebio.
We have to understand that a large portion, not the entire inflation, at least here in Europe, I don't know exactly or in detail in the other country, but in Europe, so a large part of the inflation is due to pure wild speculation. There is no reason, for example, that in Belgium, in France, not in France yet, but in Netherlands, another country, the price of electricity has been multiplied by a number between 5 and 10. There is absolutely no reason at all. It's pure speculation, with the pretext of what is happening elsewhere, but it's a false pretext.
Okay. Right. Thank you. Okay. Big discussion for some other time. And okay, so back on the top pairs. Sorry, I have to be selfish and shallow here. Here are the 28 pairs ranked according to their dollar, the amount that they made by dollar. You can see that the movements were seem to be slipping down, getting more and more constrained these days. So not quite as much volatility as there was back in, here we go. Started off the year really narrow, small ranges, got larger as the war progressed, and now it's sort of becoming a bit smaller again. I'm not too sure that the war has got how much influence the war has. It has some influence, but it could be that people are becoming complacent now because it's gone on for so long. Just my thinks. Okay, and Eusebio, I've pulled out down to here.
US dollar CAD, yeah, that's a good point.
Okay.
And in the top 10, for the top 10, we can add the pound CAD because we have the Bank of Canada meeting this week.
Okay.
So we will have the top 11 instead of the top 10.
Right. And I'll just move that out of the road to a view. And pull this one down here. So what we're going to do now is match up the top pairs with the news so that we get a list of pairs on a daily basis rather than here's 10 pairs to monitor for the whole week. And then a bit later on, because I know this is being recorded and made for the public, we will do the Eusebio's general outlook for the week, but this is for Max's only. And what he does is he says, these are the strong pairs, these are the weak ones, and here's some ideas on how to merge the two together. So if
yeah, but by the way, if you remember what I have explained last week, telling that one of the best opportunities could have been to go long the US dollar and short the pound US dollar, and the pound US dollar, and short the pound, so the pound US dollar has made nice movements. So almost every day of the week. Not necessarily easy to handle, but still nice trends, as well as the euro US dollar. So
it was those two. Okay.
Yeah.
And okay. So once this is over, I'll send this out to Max's individually and via email. Okay. So we don't want this anymore. I'll just shrink that down. Okay. And come back over here. Right, just got to sort the screen out. Okay, here we go. So for Sunday, we have, what I'm doing is I'm looking for anything that's not monitor between 5 p.m. the previous day and 5 p.m. today, which is the normal trading times. So there was nothing on Sunday. And on Monday, we've got the Swiss.
The Swiss, so the Swiss here. Yeah.
And that's it.
Okay.
5.
So normally Monday is a no trade day. Personally, I will not trade due to the fact that we have two big countries on holiday, the Canada and USA, especially because of USA. So personally, I will not trade. But if you want some bias, so let's see. We have, first of all, the pound Swiss and the pound US dollar. Pound Swiss and pound US dollar.
Yep. Had them last week, I think. Sorry, the week before. Okay.
Then pound yen, euro yen. Pound yen, euro yen.
Dun, 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 dun. Okay.
Pound yen, yeah. And euro yen. And then euro, US dollar, yen. Euro, US dollar, yen. But for me, I repeat, it will be a no trade day. So there will be no bias on Monday because the market will be rather indecisive. We may see some nice movement on some pair, 100, 200 pips. This is perfectly possible, but with very low volumes. And so I don't like to trade a trend with low volumes.
Okay. So after 5 p.m. Monday, we have the Aussie.
The Aussie, and it is, yeah.
Yep, sorry. And on Tuesday, we've got the Aussie.
The Aussie, the big one, yeah.
Yep. The pound.
The pound, okay.
And the Kiwi sometime.
And the Kiwi, okay.
That's it.
Okay, so we will have, exceptionally, we will have 3 pairs for the first choice. So pound Kiwi, pound Aussie, euro Aussie. So pound Kiwi, pound Aussie, euro Kiwi. So euro Aussie.
Yes. Okay. Let's just start from fresh. Pound Kiwi.
So pound Kiwi, pound Aussie, or euro Aussie.
These new ones up here really mess up my spreadsheet, Eusebio.
Yeah, but we have to comply to the market, not to your spreadsheet.
Well, I'm going to change things. Okay.
Then,
so after Tuesday, we have the Aussie.
Yeah, but we have not finished, Chris, for Tuesday.
Oh. Comply, you said. Comply.
We have the pound card, the pound US dollar. Pound card, pound US dollar. Pound card, pound US dollar.
Okay.
And then, sorry. No. Drop the pound card and replace it by the pound yen. So pound US dollar, pound yen. Sorry, I have misread my notes. Pound US dollar, pound yen. And then euro yen, euro US dollar. Euro yen, euro US dollar. And you can possibly add the US dollar yen. Yeah.
Okay.
Difficult day.
leftovers from Tuesday. After Tuesday is, we've got the Aussie again.
The Aussie, okay.
And also the Kiwi, because we're not sure when the Kiwi comes out.
The Kiwi, okay.
And on Wednesday itself, we've got the pound.
Got the pound, yeah.
The CAD.
The CAD, a big one with the Bank of Canada, yeah.
And the US dollar.
And the US dollar. Wow, lot of possibilities. So anyway, we will have first choice, pound CAD, pound US dollar. Pound CAD, pound US dollar. Then we will have, let's see, pound Kiwi, euro US dollar. Pound Kiwi, euro US dollar. And then we will have US dollar yen and euro Aussie. So, US dollar yen, euro Aussie.
Yep, hang on. It's time to feed the neighbor's cat. Okay. So leftovers from Wednesday, we have the yen.
The yen, so yen, okay.
And the Aussie.
The Aussie, okay.
Okay. And on Thursday itself, we've got the high impact euro.
Euro, and euro, okay?
That's it.
Okay. So we will have, let's see, euro yen, euro Aussie. Euro yen, euro Aussie.
Now do this one.
Then we will have the euro US dollar, euro Kiwi. So euro US dollar, euro Kiwi.
Yep.
And then pound yen, US dollar yen. Pound yen, US dollar yen.
Okay. Right, and leftovers from Thursday, we've got nothing, and on Friday we've got the CAD.
The CAD, okay. So we will have pound CAD, pound US dollar. Pound CAD, pound US dollar.
Yep.
And then for the two slots, same as on Monday. So pound yen, euro yen, and euro US dollar yen.
Okay.
US dollar yen. Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's not the euro yen. The US dollar yen, Chris, because you have already the euro yen on the previous line.
Okay.
Euro US dollar yen. And so you have to change also on Monday.
Yes.
US dollar yen.
I think we're going to have a shouty session. Okay. Cool. Thank you. So I'll put these up on the website. The website is here, NewsWatch. And checked this with Eusebio. Well, Eusebio is checked. And there are no long-term issue changes. So these are still hanging in here. They go on for ages, some of these things. And I'll update the NewsWatch itself. The top pairs list, the pairs for the particular day that we've just been through, and the smoother movers, ones that aren't quite as ferocious as the top 10 pairs, but still produce more money than the bottom pairs. Okay. And if anybody's got any questions Nope. Okay. So I'll save that. And that's the end of the watch list, is it not?
Yeah.
Being not quite as fluffy today, but almost. Okay. So another